Hey everybody, Brandon Clifford here with Global Franchise Solutions. Global Franchise Solutions is a franchise consulting firm based in southern New Hampshire where we play matchmaker, connect entrepreneurs with awesome franchise opportunities. And today we have one of our great partners on the line. I got Ben Reist from Moran Brands. Ben, how are you today?
Doing very well. Happy to be here, Brandon.
Yeah, we're happy to have you here too, because the automotive industry is one of the most consistent, one of the most longest running industries in franchising. If someone's looking for a business that has a great track record, a good history, automotive is where to look. So I'm excited to learn more about Moran Brands and in the automotive industry in general. But before we get into that, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and kind of how you got started with Moran and franchising in general?
Yeah, be my pleasure. Appreciate that, Brandon. So as you said, Ben Reist with Moran Family of Brands. I've actually been with Moran for just shy of 9 years. All of that time in different roles within franchise development, franchise recruitment. So a lot of experience. Prior to franchising, I was in advertising. I sold advertising space to primarily small business owners. And unknowingly to me at the time, I really became their marketing support, which is not entirely um, dissimilar from part of the role that we play as franchisors to our franchisees. So it gave me a lot of transferable skills, really learned a lot, and then segued into the franchising space.
Awesome, awesome. And so Moran does have a family of brands. They have four different, franchises. So there's Milex, Mr. Transmission, Alta Mere, and Smartview. And so if I'm a potential franchise candidate looking, to invest in the automotive space, and do I have to pick just one of those brands, or do I get access to all of them, or kind of how does that work?
Yeah, that's a great question. The short answer is no. You don't have to pick just one, and there's a lot of value in having multiple brands. That's really what separates us from a lot of our peers, not just in the automotive space, but across different industries and franchising. So, Mr. Transmission, as you mentioned, all transmission, drivetrain repair, very high ticket prices. It's very much a specialty repair need. You just don't build the relationships on the transmission side of the business. It's an infrequent need. Milex is scoped to cast a wide net, oil changes, parts replacement, brake jobs. But then we also get into more complex repairs, diagnostic, engine replacement, even tires would fall under Milex. The only thing we don't prepare at Milex would be the transmissions. Alta Mere and Smartview are accessory brands. Alta Mere is all automotive accessories, window film, electronic, remote starts, alarms, driver safety components, truck accessories. And then Smartview takes a product, very high margin product, like automotive window tint, and puts that tint onto homes and businesses. So four unique brands, but they're all very complementary, and franchisees can cost effectively bring those brands together at the same location. And the goal for us is to increase the revenue streams, leverage the fixed overhead, but really create a lot of value for our customers. And that gives us a lot of competitive advantages in the marketplace.
Yeah, you touched upon something there a little bit, talking about, leveraging the other brands and, and kind of adding value to your customers and obviously also adding value to a potential franchisee. And, when someone's looking to invest in a franchise, typically they're doing it because they want to have that game plan. They want to have the support, the ongoing support once they launch as well, too. So what does Moran do, maybe a little bit differently than other brands, or what kind of, kind of support that can someone expect?
Oh,
They partner with Moran.
that is a great question. How much time do I have, Brandon?
Let's keep it to 10 minutes. Yeah.
well, well, I'll try to be concise with that, but it's so critical. And for us, unit profitability is really our guiding light, because in the franchising industry, we get paid typically on a percentage of a franchisee's gross sales. But it doesn't matter what you make at the top line if you're not driving profit and helping
Mhm.
franchisees realize that on the bottom line. So everything that we do is built around unit profitability, from the site selection, lease negotiation, to effective marketing strategies, to the operations support, leveraging our technology and point of sales to do the P&L analysis and the repair order analysis to really drive that to the bottom line. So in addition to that, I do want to mention hiring support. A lot of franchisees don't come out of the automotive industry, and so interviewing potential mechanics, even center managers, we want to take a role on that and help evaluate potential candidates at a technical level on behalf of our franchisees that they'll ultimately interview and hire. But that's another critical component, again, all around creating the value, the system, and driving profitability.
Yeah, no, that's a great point. A lot of your franchisees don't have an automotive background, so, but there probably is some sort of commonality between skill set or, or background that do, attract people to your brand. So who is kind of like that ideal franchisee? Who makes a great Moran Brands franchisee?
Yes, and you're exactly right. Automotive experience is not required, but many of our franchisees have a passion or what you may call a hobby interest in cars, but you don't need it. It's, as you mentioned in the beginning of our conversation, it's a recession-resistant industry, longevity, so you can build a great business in an industry that's still growing. We're not going anywhere. And so there's different benefits that candidates are seeking with our model. But to have a great franchisee, what makes a great franchisee, the hard skills are really around leveraging our marketing programs and management. So with our support, using the technology to drive unit sales and unit profitability. But beyond that, franchising is a long-term relationship. Our culture is important. How we interact with our franchisees is important. So our value system is drive. And for the franchise candidates that ultimately join our family, it's a shared value system. And drive stands for dedication, respect, integrity, vision, and enthusiasm. And when we possess that, we've got a great match and a great franchisee.
Awesome. Love that drive. That's pretty cool. And so I know each brand's probably a tiny bit different. We don't have to get into the nitty gritty, but what is kind of like the average investment it takes to get a store up and running?
Yeah, to make it easy, we'll separate repair and accessories. So on the repair side, all in is between $203,000 to $288,000. That assumes we help a franchisee lease space, furniture, fixtures, equipment, signage, and working capital. On the accessory side, $150,000 to $208,000. Again, all in.
And with the Smartview, they can even start that before they open their, a location, right? That can be a mobile business.
Yeah, it's a home-based mobile business, all in, right around $80,000 for just a Smartview.
Awesome.
And keep running it just like that, or get a physical space and add Alta Mere in the future.
Very cool. All right, so let's say I'm someone who has a strong leader, has that knows how to drive marketing, knows how to manage people, wants to be in a safe industry like the automotive space. Where can I go to learn more?
I'll encourage you to visit our website, moranbrands.com. Learn a lot about us and each one of those brands, and especially how they work together as a co-brand. If you click on Become a Franchisee, upper right-hand corner, and request information, you'll immediately get an email with a link to our virtual brochure to actually take you a little deeper and learn more about us, and hopefully we have a chance to speak together.
Awesome. Very cool. So yeah, definitely check out, the website there, download the brochure, or feel free to visit my website as well too, www.globalfranchisesolutions.com. Shoot me a text message, 978-891-7145. Would love to connect with you. And if automotive and, something that makes sense, and I feel like you have that drive, I will connect you directly with Ben and he'll educate you a little bit more on their opportunity there. So thanks a lot, Ben. I appreciate your time, man.
Oh, enjoyed it, Brandon. Thanks so much.
Always good to visit with you. Take care. Bye.